Welcome 4th standard. I am continuing the third lesson in this third video. So I hope all have read the part that I have taken. All have to read, children. Reading is very must, and listening and watching the video also it's very must. I told you all have to watch the video. Only then you will be able to understand that. Now we'll continue with the lesson. Now where did I reach? The old woman is coming across a mother and children in front of a cottage. And how they were looking, the mother and children? Very sad, isn't it? So this old woman asked them, why are you looking so sad? What's the matter? What's the matter? What did the mother reply? My children have not eaten all day and there's no money for food also, said the mother. So what is the old woman thinking? How can I keep these 2 loaves of bread when they are very hungry? So she took out the 2 fresh loaves and gave to the mother. How kind of you. The mother. How kind of you. I'm sorry that we have nothing to give you in return. Nothing we are having. So, but maybe you would like this little puppy. The young one of a dog. He would be a wonderful companion for you, the mother said. Companion means friend. Nallori friend, isn't it? If you have a dog, the dog will be a best companion for you all. Now the old woman wasn't so sure that she wanted the puppy. Old woman so but she did not want to say no to the mother. Did not want to say no to the mother. So she picked up the puppy, put him into the basket, thanked the mother, and she started off again. She started off meaning again she started to walk. When an odd and funny day it has been. So the old woman is thinking, what an odd and funny day. So did I get any apples? No. So the old woman is telling, what an odd and funny day it has been, thought the old woman as she walked along. Who knows, I might still get my apples. The old woman said, apples in order to make the apple pie. Then as she turned a corner, she saw an apple tree full of ripe red apples in the garden of a cottage, very much like her own. Cottage in one apple tree she saw when she turned the road. Full of ripe red apples. An old man sat outside the cottage. One apple tree in front, full of nice ripe red apples, and an old man was sitting in front of the cottage. What a beautiful apple tree, the old woman was thinking. Exclaimed the old woman. Exclaimed. In grammar you have studied. Exclaimed. What a beautiful apple tree. You can make such a nice apple pie with those apples. In order to make this apple pie, she told herself. Replied the old man. The old man is telling, sadly, this old man don't want any apples. So he's telling sadly, of what use is an apple tree or apples to a lonely old man like me? That's what the old man is telling. Of what use is an apple tree or apples to a lonely old man like me? Lonely old. Lonely means lonely old man like me. Well, I think I know the answer to that. Old woman, I know the answer to that. In the answer to that old man. Would you like this little doggy in return for a basket of apples from your tree? അപ്പോൾ ഓൾഡ് മാനിന് ഈ പപ്പീനെ യൂസ്ഫുൾ ആയിരിക്കും ബിക്കോസ് ദ ഓൾഡ് മാൻ ഇസ് സ്റ്റേയിങ് എലോൺ ഇൻ ദ കോട്ടേജ്. So the old woman is asking, would you like this little doggy in return for a basket of apples from your tree? He would be a good company. Who would be a good company? This puppy, said the old woman, and she let the puppy out of a basket. Basket nu porthekku ingane eduthu vechu out of a basket. The puppy ran to the old man and started rolling about his feet. Rolling means in urundu kalikka about his feet. The man smiled. Kanda, that lonely man smiled. അപ്പോൾ ഈ തനിച്ച് താമസിക്കുമ്പോൾ ഒരു പപ്പീനെ കൂടെ കിട്ടുക എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഭയങ്കര സന്തോഷമായിരിക്കും, ഒരു കമ്പനി, isn't it? The man smiled and picked the puppy up in his arms. And that's how the old woman got apples for the plums. Now she got apples from that old man, isn't it? She had taken from a tree. She went home, baked a lovely apple pie and enjoyed it for dinner. Kanda, appo at last she got the ripe red apples in order to make the apple pie, and as soon as she reached home she made that apple pie and she had it for dinner. So she was very much satisfied. Le ആഗ്രഹിച്ചത് കിട്ടി, നേടി. So that's what this lesson. I hope all have enjoyed hearing the story. Now the next one is read and understand. Your teacher will read out section 1, listen and tick the correct words to complete these sentences. The old woman did not have what? Flour, plums, apples. Apples. So tick out apples. The old woman had what? Plums, isn't it? The old woman took a basket of plums because she thought she could exchange them, sell them, give them what? Exchange them, isn't it? Adu maatittu apples vaangane, exchange them. And the next one, she exchanged the plums for, so first she exchanged the plums for what? For feathers. illa aadyam thanne endana exchange cheythu? Feathers. Feathers'il ninnu endha exchange cheythathu? 2 loaves of bread. 2 loaves of bread il ninnu endana exchange cheythathu? Puppy. Puppy ninnu endana last she got the apples, isn't it? She then exchanged the feathers for what? Feathers for bread. That is the answer. Now the next one, there is a table with information from the story that I will fill up and then I will send a pic to you all. And the next one also, underline the correct answers. What did the old woman wish to eat for dinner? What did she wish to eat? Apple pie is the answer. What did the young woman want to do with the plums? What did she wanted to do? Make jam. What were the man and the woman in the farmhouse quarreling about? How to stuff a pillow. Pillow means talena, pillow. Why were the mother and the children unhappy? Why they were unhappy? They had no money to buy food. What did the old woman get in exchange for the loaves of bread? Loaves of bread കൊടുത്തിട്ട് എന്താണ് അതിന്റെ പകരം കിട്ടിയത്? A puppy. So that is some. So that much for this video. I'll be sending the pic of this and this exercise, and read the lesson very well, children. I'm Shobha Mrs. Very often repeating it. Read the lesson, read the lesson. You all have to read the lesson after hearing my video. Thank you, children.